Almost dropped my soda. Hey guys, it's Tisa, and this is my first official video. For today, I'm going to do a really quick get ready with me video. I do have errands to run. I want to catch the store before I leave, and my mirror is directly on top. The lighting I'm also using is from outside, so it's a very nice lighting. I think I'm going to do most of my videos around 4 to 6 o'clock. Let's just start getting ready. I usually prime my face. One of the things that I'm struggling with that I hope to eventually fix is my smile lines. I always get creasing here, and I noticed that a lot of like black women that I follow who do makeup or have makeup companies like Juvia's Place, I was just recently watching a video of theirs. I do see that it's kind of like, I feel like it's like a prominent thing that happens with women of color, that they get these smile lines. Just trying to find my way to fix that. So this is a Nivea's Pulse Shave Balm. Yep, it's a men's product, but the tackiness of it is really good, and I'm hoping that it will get sticky on my smile lines. I usually, whenever I do my makeup, I always start with my eyebrows, and I always like comb out my eyebrows. Most eyebrow pencils will come with a spoolie on it. Even if it's not a pencil, most eyebrow or like angled liner brushes may come with the spoolie on the other end, like a dual-sided brush. But you should always kind of comb your eyebrows out. Some people use eyebrow gel, especially for those who have really long hair or if it's kind of curly, just to keep them in place and when you fill them in. So I'm going to be looking directly ahead because that's where my mirror is. So I apologize if I'm not really looking at you. But the way that I do my eyebrows is I've done my eyebrows kind of like the same for like the past 5 years. I've been threading my eyebrows. Recently, because we're in quarantine, I had to like tweeze them because they were getting out of control. But with that being said, when I fill in my eyebrows, I just follow the natural shape of my eyebrows. And then when I conceal them is when you really get that, like, those nice straight lines, the curved lines, or I'm going to say more angled lines, especially at the top here where my arches. Thankfully, I kind of have some, like, you know, thick eyebrows, so I don't really have to do much. If you're watching this video and you're like, well, I don't know how to do my eyebrows, a lot of it is just trial and error. Because some people don't like the shape of their eyebrows and they do their eyebrows to alter it. So once you figure out what kind of shape you like, do you like your eyebrows a little bit more thin or do you like them a little thick? But one thing that you should never do with your eyebrows is go too thick. Nobody's eyebrows are naturally that thick. Like I said, I just got up, so I'm still in my sleeping clothes. So I'm doing my eyebrows, and then I'm going to conceal them out. I'm going to focus my makeup look on one palette. Today I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty's palette, the Moroccan Spice eyeshadow palette. Today's look is going to be kind of freehand, freestyle, because I don't really know exactly what I'm doing. I usually use an LA Girl Pro Conceal applicator for the brush. I don't really use like the actual product inside of it. And this is just something that I've been doing for like a few years now. I don't even use like actual angle brushes anymore. Well, besides this being a get ready with me, I've also wanted to make it like a tag video, and I'm gonna ask myself some questions and answer them as well, because I don't really have anyone who has to ask me questions. But I feel like if you're gonna watch my channels, you're gonna want to know who I am, right? So with that being said, I looked up some questions online. My name is Tisa. I am 21 years old currently. I was born in Jamaica, but I moved to the United States when I was fairly young. I'm going to get my BA in theater after this year, and I also minor in music and dance. Currently trying to learn how to sight read. I actually learned how to tap while I was in college, and I'm actually pretty good at it. I'm not the best because I can't do wings. I love musicals. One of my aspirations or dreams in life is to be on Broadway, whether it's doing like a national tour or just being out in the city and performing for like 56 weeks. I think that's how long they perform. I do love to sing, which is why I'm minored in music. I wish I would have majored in music. I wish I would have, if I would have known, I would have did a double major, because I've always wanted to sing since I was younger. I wanted to be a singer. Whether it's singing in a choir or singing by myself, I love to sing. And I like listening to music and learning new like repertoire. My favorite color is black. I also really like neutral colors like brown, tan. Most of my makeup looks I usually will do just something like brown because it's like easy. Like I said, I'm 21. I'm turning 22 in a few months. I really hope that we're not in quarantine during that time because I will be sad. Kind of want to get my like wine tasting license. Every wine is paired with certain tastes in your dish. And, you know, without really knowing that, like, really, what have you experienced? Some of my favorite things to do, if you haven't noticed, it's sing and doing musicals, doing makeup. I consider myself a makeup enthusiast rather than, like, a makeup artist. I like watching movies or TV series with my friends. I find that I really enjoy that a lot. In my dorm, like, it would be like a group of us, and like together we've watched Big Mouth, we've watched Sex Education, we'll watch like other types of movies like the Ted Bundy series, and I just really enjoy that. I think I just like really enjoy being in other people's company and just doing things that we all like. I also like to go out. I like dressing up. I do like shopping. Let's take a look at this amazing palette. Come and Get It. And I'm going to use that kind of in my upper crease near my brow, because that's going to be my transition color. Transition colors are just nice because it kind of creates that blend instead of it being like a very harsh like color tone. Like say if you're doing, I want to do black, like nobody's just gonna put on black eyeshadow. You always have some type of transition color, whether it might be like red, or it could be like some type of brown shade, orange. So most makeup, you pack the color first and then you blend out. Pack first and you blend out. Different ways to blend. You can do circles, you can do the windshield motion where it's just back and forth. It really is your preference. I'm a decent cook. I feel like my food is good enough that you can eat it. It's edible. You might be like, oh, okay, well, like this wasn't bad, but it's not like good enough where I can start selling it, or good enough for me to brag and start making videos on how I cook. I'm like an amateur cook. I'm pretty good. I could survive, definitely. Love Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is probably like my favorite holiday, and then it would probably be Christmas. But one, you know, being in school for so long, I just love spending time with my family, and I love getting a break. Like I love being able to just, I look forward for that. Like, oh, Thanksgiving break, or winter break, because like then I have no more homework or like assignments and stuff that I have to do. One of my biggest fears is drowning. Like I'm so scared. So we're packing on this saffron color, and I'm gonna really build that into my crease. If not directly into my crease, it's gonna be right above it. So we're just gonna keep building that color. My favorite celebrity is probably Kalani. 613. I've seen her literally grow as an artist, and I feel like she always hits. And she's a regular person, you know what I mean? Like she's real. My favorite genre is also R&B soul. And like I do like artists like Tank and Tank. Tank and Tank.
Tank and Tank.
Tone Smith is my new fave. Obviously Kalani. And Malia. I love Malia. Elle Varner. Those are some of the top people that I usually listen to on like a day-to-day basis. Especially Elle Varner. I love her. I'm gonna go in directly into my crease with a very small shadow brush. I'm gonna go with this dark purplish color. It's called Fez Up. Push that into my crease so I can deepen it up a little. Get a lot on my brush. Let's see, what's more things about me? Some of my favorite classes or like subjects are math. I'm a huge math nerd. So now I'm going to buff this out. As you can see, I'm really keeping this in a designated area. I'm not really pushing past the center of my eye. I want to keep this nice and concentrated in the outer corner. I'm gonna grab Casablanca and I'm gonna put that on my lid. Very lightly though. I don't want it to be so bright. I want it to be kind of like a little bit more sheer.
$6.13.